What up, stackers? I hope all is well in the Metalverse. Today's video, I'll be looking back, pondering was it a good move to sell a portion of my stack on the run up to $120? Notable Coinstar pickup, a 1951 90% silver quarter. Always makes my week to find silver in the old Coinstar. I was on eBay and was looking for the 2026 dime, the 3/9 fine version, the silver one. I was interested in getting one. These little bastards are going for $40 all day long, selling like hotcakes on eBay. I had to visualize this decision. For $40, I could get two nice sitting Liberty dimes, almost 150 years old each. That's some real ass history for you. Also, for $40, I can get 10 nice Mercury dimes or 10 slick barbers for the price of one dime. After visualizing it, it made the decision easier. No 2026 3/9 fine dime for me. At least not today. We will give it some time and come back and revisit this. Shout out to Alton Fodder 3659 for catching this detail. The silver eagle I picked up last week is a burnished eagle, meaning the silver blank or pamphlet is polished before striking the image on it. I'm just learning about these things, like only proofs or burnished silver eagles have a mint mark W for West Point. I said this eagle was gritty, but it had character. That's why I liked it. I understand why it has a nice shine to it now, still after all it appears to have been through. It's the black sheep among my other eagles, but I still love it. Let's get to today's ponder, reviewing if selling silver worked out like 6 months later. Was it worth it? Did I piss the profit away? I thought I was ready to handle profit, but I have found myself wanting. I'm afraid I may have to give myself a barely passing grade, if not a failing grade. All was not pissed away. I threw some into Bitcoin, started a stock portfolio, nothing substantial, just $500 to get my feet wet and begin to observe and learn more about stocks. I also bought some bulk items like laundry detergent, soap, trash bags, coffee, toilet paper, etc. And a little bit of silver also. But that left me with around $1,500 left over, and that was to be my car fund. Those digits have since dwindled away, and I have no good answer where they went. This reminds me of the lesson from the book The Richest Man in Babylon, free in audiobook form on YouTube. The lesson about eating your children's children, or your profits. I thought I was better prepared for profit taking, but like a child that has been warned, I had to touch the stove for myself. The move to sell was correct. I have come to learn anytime you see a chart like this, you take some chips off the table. The problem was the profits came from precious metals, and that is where I throw profits from Bitcoin and things. I try and turn some of my Bitcoin into gold. But where do you put profits from precious metals? I guess be disciplined, hold the cash, and buy even more metals when the price dips. So today's ponder, eating the children of your savings. From The Richest Man in Babylon. This comes from the early conversation between Arkad, the future richest man, and his mentor, Algamash. Arkad had started saving 10% of his earnings and even put some to work, earning a return, like rental income from an investment. But instead of letting those earnings grow, He spent them on feasts, fine clothes, and other pleasures. Gilgamesh calls him out with the striking line about eating the children of your savings. The idea is simple but powerful. Your saved money equals golden workers that work for you. The earnings/interest those savings produce equal their children. If you spend those earnings right away instead of reinvesting them, you're eating the children. You're killing the next generation of growth before it can multiply. The advice is clear. First, build a strong army of golden workers, your principal savings. Only after they've multiplied and their children are also working for you should you enjoy the feast without regret. Spending the returns too early stalls the compounding process that actually creates real wealth. The story of saving, then blowing it on expensive things. This is exactly what happens to young Arcad in the same section. He follows the first rule. A part of all I earn is mine to keep, and starts accumulating. He even makes an investment that begins paying him, but the moment he gets a little income from it, he treats himself with big feasts with honey and spiced cake, a scarlet tunic, plans for a young ass to ride on, etc. He's saving, but he's not letting the money stay saved and grow. Every time he cashes in the returns for luxuries, he resets his progress. Gilgamesh has to correct him. Enjoy life, but don't let pleasures rob the very thing that can give you lasting freedom. That is all I got. This is the Philly Stacker wishing you health, wealth, and the wisdom to go along with it. Keep learning and keep stacking.